Lesson: Mitigating risks in pricing and cost escalations. Mitigating risks in pricing and cost escalations is a critical component of contract management and financial risk mitigation. Pricing and cost escalations can significantly impact a project's budget, timeline, and overall success. To effectively manage these risks, professionals must employ actionable strategies, practical tools, and robust frameworks. This lesson will delve into these methodologies, providing a comprehensive guide to enhancing proficiency in managing financial risks in contracts. One of the first steps in mitigating pricing and cost escalation risks is the implementation of thorough market analysis and forecasting. This involves understanding market trends, economic indicators, and the competitive landscape. By analyzing these factors, professionals can anticipate potential cost increases and adjust pricing strategies accordingly. For instance, a company might use historical data and statistical models to forecast price trends in raw materials, allowing for preemptive adjustments in contract terms. A case study by Smith & Johnson demonstrates how a construction firm avoided significant cost overruns by incorporating predictive analytics into their project planning process, resulting in a 15% reduction in unexpected costs. Another essential tool in mitigating pricing risks is the inclusion of escalation clauses in contracts. These clauses allow for adjustments in contract prices based on predetermined indices or market conditions. For example, a fuel escalation clause in a logistics contract might tie fuel cost adjustments to a national fuel price index. This approach not only protects the contractor from volatile market changes, but also provides the client with a transparent and fair adjustment mechanism. A study by Brown found that contracts with well-defined escalation clauses had a 20% lower incidence of disputes related to pricing changes compared to those without such clauses. Risk-sharing agreements also play a crucial role in managing pricing and cost escalation risks. These agreements distribute the financial burden of cost increases between the contracting parties. A practical framework for implementing risk-sharing agreements involves defining clear thresholds for cost changes and specifying the proportion of costs each party will bear. For example, a pharmaceutical company might agree with a supplier to share the costs of raw material price increases above a certain percentage, incentivizing both parties to manage costs effectively. This approach not only mitigates financial exposure, but also fosters a collaborative relationship between contracting parties. In addition to contractual mechanisms, leveraging technology can significantly enhance risk mitigation efforts. Advanced software tools for contract management and cost tracking provide real-time data and analytics, enabling proactive decision-making. These tools can automate the monitoring of cost drivers and alert stakeholders to potential risks, allowing for timely interventions. For instance, a manufacturing firm might use a cloud-based contract management system to track changes in commodity prices and automatically adjust purchase orders, thereby minimizing the impact of sudden price hikes. According to a report by Deloitte, companies using such digital solutions experienced a 30% improvement in cost control and risk management capabilities. Furthermore, scenario planning and sensitivity analysis are effective techniques for assessing the potential impact of cost escalations on project outcomes. By modeling various scenarios, professionals can evaluate the resilience of their pricing strategies under different conditions. For example, a project manager might conduct a sensitivity analysis to determine how fluctuations in labor costs affect project profitability, allowing for strategic adjustments in resource allocation. A survey by the Project Management Institute revealed that organizations practicing scenario planning were 25% more likely to achieve their financial objectives despite market volatility. Effective stakeholder communication and negotiation skills are also vital in managing pricing and cost escalation risks. Transparent communication with stakeholders, including clients, suppliers, and internal teams, ensures that everyone is aware of potential risks and the strategies in place to address them. Negotiation skills are crucial for reaching mutually beneficial agreements that accommodate pricing adjustments. For instance, a procurement manager might negotiate longer-term contracts with suppliers to lock in prices and mitigate the impact of future cost increases. Research by Fisher and Urey highlights that effective negotiation strategies can lead to a 40% reduction in contract disputes related to pricing issues. Incorporating a continuous improvement mindset into risk management practices is essential for adapting to changing conditions and enhancing resilience. Regularly reviewing and updating risk mitigation strategies based on feedback and new information ensures that they remain effective. Organizations can establish feedback loops and conduct post-project evaluations to identify lessons learned and areas for improvement. For example, a technology firm might conduct a post-mortem analysis after a project to assess the effectiveness of its cost management practices and implement changes for future projects. This approach fosters a culture of learning and adaptability, essential for long-term success in managing financial risks. In conclusion, mitigating risks in pricing and cost escalations requires a multifaceted approach involving market analysis, contractual mechanisms, technology, scenario planning, communication, negotiation, and continuous improvement. By implementing these strategies, professionals can effectively manage financial risks, enhance project outcomes, and achieve greater contract compliance. The integration of practical tools and frameworks into these processes not only provides actionable insights, but also equips professionals with the skills needed to navigate complex financial challenges in contract management. As demonstrated through various examples and case studies, these methodologies are not only theoretically sound, but have also proven successful in real-world applications, underscoring their value in the field of contract risk mitigation and compliance.